Hey guys, Julie Brewer here from healthnetjulie.com. I got a question from someone who's reading my blog and they asked me whether or not they should be counting calories. This person is in the beginning of her fitness journey and she said the thought of counting calories and tracking macros and doing all that just seems so overwhelming, and she asked me where to even start, where to even begin. So I want to break this video down into letting you know if you should be tracking calories or macros based on your fitness level. So I'm gonna start with beginners. If you are just starting out in your fitness journey, meaning you haven't worked out in a really long time, you don't really eat the healthiest food, maybe you go through fast food drive-thrus for the majority of your meals, you feed your family fast food, you're drinking soda, you're doing all that, the typical American diet, should you be tracking calories? My answer, yes in some cases, but I'm gonna have to go with no for this one. That is because when you're first starting out on a fitness journey, enough change is overwhelming. What I mean by that is if you're trying to maybe incorporate exercise into your routine and you're trying to make swaps between less healthy food choices to healthier food choices, that's a lot of stress and a lot of change to begin with. So if you were to add counting calories and counting macros on top of that, first of all, if you don't even know what macros are, they're protein, fats, and carbs, so you'd have to research how to do that. You'd have to research how to calculate your proper macronutrient ratios. Like, no. I think the reason that a lot of people are not successful in their fitness journeys from the beginning is because they overwhelm themselves with too much from the very get-go. So what I want you to do if you're a beginner, should you track calories? No. Just swap out healthy or unhealthy items that you're currently eating for healthier options. So for instance, let's say you're drinking soda twice a day. Start by cutting out one of the sodas and replacing it with water. Another important point is that you do want to replace the unhealthy food with healthier options, because if you try to restrict yourself or you try to deprive yourself, you're gonna end up spinning your wheels in circles. That's gonna lead to unhealthy habits. So instead of reaching for the soda, reach for water, reach for a healthier alternative, like, I don't know, water. Just drink water. That's like one of the most basic, simple things you can do. I like to drink a gallon of water per day, but work your way up to that. You know, just start filling up your water bottle a couple times a day. Don't overcomplicate it. Make it really simple. I think we know what to eat. We should be eating vegetables, fruits, lean proteins, keeping it moderate to low on the carb ratios, especially if we're not that active. Carbs help you in your training, but if you're sitting around all day, you don't really have a need, and that's just going to get stored as fat. I'm not saying that carbs are bad. Trust me, I eat a lot of them, but you will get better use out of them if you are training. So if you're a beginner, focus on first things first by eating clean, meaning vegetables, fruits, protein, drinking water, and start small. So it's not going to be like you completely overhaul your diet and get rid of it in one day. Just take baby steps and then eventually you'll get there. If you are, moving on, if you are an intermediate exerciser or you've already gotten good results. So you've already gone through the beginning phase and now you're eating pretty clean and you just want to get to that next level in your training and your body, your physique, I recommend tracking macros. So there are so many calculators online that you can figure out how to track your macros. I actually like John Romaniello's, so I will link that down below. That's the one that I've used. I actually had a friend of mine, Josh, just calculate my macros for me, so I've been following that for a few weeks now. It just depends if it's worth it to you, because tracking macros, it's not hard, but you do have to be more disciplined than just being like, I'm a little hungry right now. I'm a little hungry right now. I think tracking macros is perfect for somebody who is already relatively lean and moderately lean, but they want to get to the next level of leanness. Tracking macros is also important if you have the tendency to eat too little or too much, or if you're like me, where you tend to eat too little throughout the week and then you overeat on the weekends and feel like crap on Monday and then just keep going through that cycle. Then tracking macros might be something that's beneficial for you, just like it is for me. I'm at the stage right now where I'm tracking macros. Do I plan to track macros forever? Probably not, but it is helping me right now in my training, making sure I'm getting enough carbs, before and after my workouts, making sure I'm eating enough during the week so that when the weekend comes, I'm not completely famished and just want to eat everything in sight and binge and facilitate those bad habits again. So, like I said, if you are a beginner and you're just starting out, I recommend don't take on the extra stress of tracking calories or macros or anything like that right now. Focus on building healthier habits like walking, exercising, drinking a lot of water, eating a lot of lean protein, veggies, and fruits, and healthy fats. Healthy fats are a good thing too for you guys and for everyone in general. And then once you're in that lean stage where you just want to get a little bit leaner, or you're finding yourself needing better recovery for your workouts, make sure then you can start tracking macros, see where it takes you, and that's it. So I hope this helped you guys. I hope this helped clear up any questions. This is just my opinion, so if you want to start out, you are a beginner, and you think the best way to do it is by tracking calories and macros, and it's not going to overwhelm you, go for it. Like, that is the best way to do it because you know exactly what you're doing. You can look back and be like, okay, this worked, this didn't. But if you're just a normal person who's just trying to live a healthy life, it's not necessary. Just try to listen to your body, be in tune with yourself, and eat when you're hungry, stop when you're full. Practice mindfulness, and that's it for today. Love you guys so much. I'll talk to you soon. My Bikini Body program is coming out April 1st, so if you want any information about that, healthnutjulie@gmail.com, and you'll be on the first list of people who will receive the program. It's gonna be freaking awesome. It's gonna help you shed fat and get you going towards your summer and spring break and all the bikini body goals, and finally feel sexy and confident in bikini, because we all know we want that and not have to worry about it when you go to the beach. All right, love you guys. Bye.